Pagkatapos po isara yung period of individual amendments, ay magboboto na po on second reading. At tapos third reading. Yan po ay sa normal, sa lahat po ng batas. Ngayon, pagdating po sa budget, iba po yung proseso doon sa House of Representatives because ang laging sinasabi doon, kulang yung oras, di ba po? So, pagkatapos po ng committee amendments, bubuksan po yung period of individual amendments. Tapos po, magmomotion po ang majority leader lagi na sasabihin po na magpo-form ng small committee to accept the individual amendments of the members after the approval of second reading. So, ang mangyayari po, aaprubahan natin on second reading, tapos, tsaka palang mabubuhay yung small committee na tatanggapin yung individual amendments. Tapos, yun po yung sinasabi ni Honorable Chairman na pagkatapos natin magdebate, dito lang sa budget, kaisa-isang bill na may small committee na siyang tatanggap at siya magdidesisyon. Walang magagawa kahit sino kasi hindi naman po kami kasama, Your Honor. Doon sa talakayan na yon, sila po magde-decide. Tapos pagbalik po namin at makikita po namin yung printed copy, wala na kami magagawa kasi sa third reading po ang botohan lang doon, ang papalitan lang, wrong spelling, comma, period. So magugulat kayo minsan na dagdagan to, nabawasan to, hindi naman napag-usapan sa plenaryo at yun po yung desisyon ng small committee. Kaya po hiningi ko po yung committee report ng small committee na wala naman pong maibigay.
So, ibig sabihin, Mr. Chair, walang magagawa. I mean, pag katulad ng isang district congressman, nakita niya lumobo yung kanyang budget sa kanyang distrito, wala ho siya magagawa. Hindi ho siya pwede magreklamo na hindi naman sa akin ito. Sobra yata, may nag-parking dito, may sumagasa rito. He can't do that, Mr. Chair.
Wala na po. Wala na po siyang magagawa kasi yun na po. Ang next chance po nun, sa BICAM. Di ba po? Pero aminin natin, no? Kung wala namang kalokohan yung project, Mr. Chair, sino namang congressman ang hindi magpapasalamat na dadagdagan yung distrito mo ng proyekto? Hindi, ibig sabihin, for example, let's assume hindi po nagkaroon wala pong natuklasang kalokohan dito wag na natin sabihin kalokohan. Wag po natin hindi po nagka-problema yung dalawang distrito ng Mindoro. I'm sure, tuwan-tuwa yung congressman kasi masasabi niya sa constituents, ang dami ko napagawa. Kahit hindi naman siya yung nagpagawa nun. Kaya lang ngayon siguro nagkakaroon ng tanggihan, kasi hindi naman siya yun, tapos siya masisisi. But in the normal course of things, sino naman ang tatanggi na madagdagan yung distrito mo? Lahat naman kaming congressman, ang gusto namin, mas maraming proyekto sa aming lugar. Di po? Natural course of things yan. But before I proceed, Your Honor, kasi po, pagkatapos ko magsalita, ako na yung binabatikos ngayon. So, let me put on record na this is not the first time I questioned the budget process. Pwede po nilang tignan yung archives. In the year 2011, for the 2012 HGAB, independent rin po ako doon, question ko na yung budget process. In the year 2013, for the 2014 HGAB, question ko na rin yung budget process. In the year 2014, for the 2015 HGAB, kung matatandaan niyo po, ako po yung humingi ng kopya ng DAP, Development Assistance Program. Kaya nag-away po kami sa plenaryo. So yung mga nagsasabi ngayon lang po ako nag-question, hindi po ako ngayon nag-question ng budget. Kaya lang, nagsawa na po ako kasi wala nangyayari na outvote ako. Nagkaroon lang ako ng pag-asa noong pagkatapos ng SONA kasi si mismong presidente na ang may gusto ng budget reform, Your Honor.
Rep. Toby, pagkatapos ng small committee, ito na yung basis ng HGAB na hindi na makikita ng ordinaryong congressman. Yun na sinasabi mo.
HGAB na po ang makikita nyo. HGAB na po ang makikita nyong kopya.
Na hindi nagkaroon ng pagkakataon yung regular congressman na makialam doon sapagkat yun po ay tinrabaho na ng small committee.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Continue. So,
Are we supposed to ask?
meron tayong
Yeah, but
sinusunod.
are we supposed to ask Congressman Toby before
Okay,
yung regular
okay.
natin? Ano ba ho yung process?
In connection with the
Yes,
question
in
of-
connection
okay.
with the
proceed.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congressman Toby, typically ang budget, diba, sinacertify yan as urgent. So, ina-approve on second reading and third reading in one sitting.
Yes, Your Honor. That was the basis of my objections earlier on, noong 2011, 2012, 2014. Hindi mo na ibig sabihin, pag sinertify urgent, ang nangyayari po noon, Your Honor,
Wala nang 3-day rule.
wala na 3-day rule. Tsaka hindi mo na makikita. Di ba? Inaprubahan mo muna Your Honor, yung third reading, tapos tsaka mo makikita yung kopya ng
Ang punto
HGAB.
po, ganun ang practice, di ba? Every budget season, dahil certified as urgent, in one sitting, in one day, ina-approve yung budget on second and third reading in one day.
Yes, that I don't know if all congresses that I attended kasi nawala na nga ako ng pag-asa noong after 2015 kasi kahit questioning ko bakit one day, wala naman. I think in one budget season, pinadala naman yung kopya, hindi ko lang alam kung ano year, pero on the same day, since certified urgent, ay aaprubahan. Kaya nga ang naging ano ko doon, explanation of vote, sabi ko nga doon, and it's in the records of the archives of Congress, Your Honor, sabi ko nga doon, paano naman babasahin yung ganyan kakapal o even hanapin yung in one day?
But naintindihan ko sa'yo, you're saying na even after the approval on second reading, tapos ng period of amendments, di ba? Approval na on second reading, pwede pa mag-amend.
Yes, Your Honor. We approve on second reading, pero nagbigay kami po, before we approve on second reading, binigyan namin ng authority yung small committee na palitan kung ano man yung inapprove on second reading.
Hindi, pero pag in-approve on second reading, yun na yun eh.
Yun po yung point ko ever since, Your Honor.
Ibig sabihin, pag sinabi ko yun na yun, from NEP all the way hanggang annexes, approved na yan. Lahat ng maliliit na project doon, approved na yan.
Your Honor, that was the basis of my questioning ever since.
Kaya nga natapos na yung period of amendments. Diba? The period of amendments, doon tayo mag-amend lahat ng mga line item. Pero after period of amendments, pag nag-vote na tayo second reading, tapos na yon. Correct? It's only for review, in 3-day rule, for review na lang yun.
Yes, Your Honor, tama po kayo. Kaya lang nga, only for the budget, nagkakaroon ng ganon. Yun nga po yung sinasabi ko, Your Honor. Parang binigyan mo ng blankong cheque, yung 4 na tao, na sila yung bago nung inaprubahan ng plenaryo. So sabi ko nga po, Your Honor, paano naging mas powerful yung 4 na tao kaysa doon sa inaprubahan ng plenaryo, Your Honor?
Pero para sa akin, yung pagtapos ng second reading, nag-amend pa, parang that's not the usual practice. Kasi pag nag-approve ka ng second reading, kasama na doon yung amendments.
Tama po kayo, Your Honor. Kaya nga, sabi ko, sa lahat ng batas na ginagawa, no touch pag tapos ng second reading. Yung BICAM, kasi po, binigyan ng authority yung small committee, yun. Kaya, pwede nilang galawin after BICAM. But, Your Honor, I got a commitment, Sec Mina was there on the first day. I got a commitment that they will not do it anymore at this time.
I hope at second reading, pati na yung mga attachments, tapos na.
I hope. Kaya nga sabi ko...
Dapat ganun. Pati mga attachments, tapos na. In other words, bago matransmit sa Senado, kasama na lahat ng mga attachments, pati mga projects.
Yes, Your Honor. Kasi sabi ko nga, for the record, uulitin ko, hindi ito yung unang pagkakataon na question ko yung budget process. At nawala na talaga ako ng pag-asa na walang mangyayari. Kaya lang, nung nadinig ko yung SONA, since this is the first time na yung Presidente po, Your Honor, ang nagsabi dapat baguhin yung budget process, may pag-asang baguhin yung sistema na yun. Kasi, Your Honor, independent po ako ako laging labas eh. So, i-outvote lang ako, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Para hindi maiwanan si Governor Dolor, kanina usapan natin in connection with the testimony in relation to Mindoro Oriental, total nandyan na po kayo. Ano po ang pwede niyong i-contribute sa committee na nabanggit po ang inyong probinsya, Mindoro Oriental?
Mr. Chairman, good morning po. I traveled 7 hours from my province using the land trip, the Roro, another land trip, the whole night traveling to
Bago kayo magpatuloy, siguro po ay Sumumpa muna kayo, Governor. Si Rep. Toby hindi na namin pinasumpa because may interparliamentary courtesy po kami. Pero kayo po ay...
If it's necessary.
Mr. Chair,
Director
maybe,
General, please
maybe
administer.
you can also request the other resource persons to stand up and have their oath administered by the in order for us
The
not to
resource
waste time.
persons who have not yet administered their oath have not been administered siguro.
Si Kong Toby is exempted siguro.
Those who are here for the first time. Kindly,
Those who are here for the first time, where are those resource persons?
kindly raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? Thank you. You may take it.
Okay, now proceed, Governor.
So, sir, may I be permitted to present a very short presentation so that you will have a context of what truly happened in the province as a microcosm problem in the Philippines. Pwede po ba akong payagan? Minuto lang po, Mr. Chair.
O sige, okay.
If I may, Mr. Chair, kung ready na po yung slide, kanina po kasi hindi pinapayagan. Mr. Chair, Mindoro Island is situated at the heart of the Philippines. And ang una po ay nagpapasalamat po kami. I have 4 letters para sa inyo ngayon. 4 words. Nagpapasalamat po kami, Mr. Chair, dahil sa liit ng probinsya namin, we were given this much. From 2022 to 2025, we were given a total from DENEP around 12 billion. Pero nung lumabas na po sa GAA, 30 billion. Total insertion po is 17 billion 820 million 439,000 as far as flood control projects are concerned, which are 25 million and above. Ulitin ko po, we did not include your other projects which do not include flood control. Kaya lang po yung pagpapasalamat namin, sino po ba naman probinsyang di magpapasalamat na ganong kadaming pera, napalitan po ito ng panghihinayang. Well, during the Senate hearing in the past, you were discussing about existence or non-existence of a National Flood Mitigation Master Plan. Oriental Mindoro has one. In 2019, we have a Regional Development Council endorsed Flood Mitigation Master Plan, which is a product of several studies conducted by foreign bodies, even local experts, and the provincial government of Oriental Mindoro. It was duly signed and endorsed to DPWH in 2019. Kaya lang po, ang amount po niyan more or less is 12 billion to solve the totality of the problem of flooding. We have already received more than 30 billion. So kung sinunod po yung flood mitigation master plan ng probinsya, more or less sana, solve na ang problema. Kaya lang po yung, tingnan nyo po yung nangyari, 2012, 2022, baha, 2023, baha, 2024, 2025, despite the presence of more than 30 billion flood control. Bakit po? This leads to the third P, panlulumo. Bakit po nakakapanlumo? Mr. Chair, simula pa lang po may mali na. Una, di akmang disenyo. Saan po kayo nakakita ng flood control, pero dinisenyo ng DPWH na parang gumagawa ng boulevard? Ano po bang gustong gawin ng DPWH? Boulevard for tourism purpose or flood control? 20 meters na lapad na kalsada, tapos lalagyan ng konting semento sa kanan, konting semento sa kaliwa. As early as March 6, 2023, I called the attention of DPWH and all the contractors. Pinatigil ko po yan 1.5 months. Sabi ko po, you are doing something for my province, you didn't even consult us. Sabi nila, ang drawing daw po ay ginawa to solve the flooding. Pinatigil ko po for 1.5 months. And honestly, Mr. Chair, sinabi ko sa mga contractor na yan at sa DPWH, pag namatay ako after this at pinapatay ako, kayo ang nagpapatay sa akin. Because we are talking here of 4 billion pesos in 2023. After that, gumuho na po ng 2024.
Mr. Chair, Governor, sino yung contractor na yun?
Pangalan po ng contractor. As early as 2023, ang tanda ko lang po ang isa, SunWest. 2020